Aurelia, a hypercity of glass and gold, shimmers, sprawling to the horizon under a bright sun. Structures pierce the sky, reflecting light like 1,000 suns, a testament to future dreams. Dominating the skyline, the Zenith Spire, a pinnacle of architectural ambition, pierces the clouds. A city of dreams, Aurelia pulses with life, innovation, and the promise of tomorrow. In Zenith Spire's throne room, King Magnus, armored in obsidian, paces before his throne, a giant of a man. The obsidian armor seems to swallow the torchlight, leaving Magnus shrouded in shadow. The opulent throne room, rich with gold, cannot hide the unease hanging in the air. Magnus's restless pacing echoes through the chamber, a sign of inner turmoil. His eyes, usually piercing blue, now burn with a sickly green avarice, a dark secret revealed. The throne room reflects Magnus's inner state, opulent, yet tainted by a growing darkness. Inside the Zenith Spire, Mr. Perks, not even 20, stands before Magnus, a beacon of youthful calm in the throne room. His rainbow skin pulses with an inner light, each color a testament to his unwavering honesty and unyielding integrity. The throne room fades into the background as Mr. Perks' presence commands the space. The pulsating light from his skin reflects off the walls of the spire, illuminating the room with his radiant aura. Echoes of fury fill the Zenith Spire as Magnus roars, his voice shaking the throne room to its foundations. Magnus gestures wildly, his anger a palpable force as he confronts Perks. "You're bleeding the treasury dry with your so-called honesty," Magnus accuses, his eyes blazing with rage. Perks meets Magnus's furious gaze unflinchingly, a beacon of calm amidst the storm. Sunlight catches in Perks' golden hair, highlighting his serene defiance in the face of the king's wrath. Inside the Zenith Spire's throne room, Silas the Simple bows low before Magnus. Silas, lanky in mismatched neon rags, shifts nervously. His eyes dart around the opulent throne room, wary and apprehensive. The throne room is filled with an unsettling silence as Silas awaits Magnus's command. Inside the Zenith Spire throne room, Magnus's voice booms, resonating with power and authority. Bathed in the throne room's warm glow, Magnus gestures grandly towards Silas, his chosen successor. Silas stands tall beside Magnus, his eyes gleaming with ambition as he awaits his destiny. "I hereby announce Silas as the new Grand Arbiter, replacing Perks," Magnus declares, sealing the transition. Silas looks at Magnus, a wordless promise of loyalty and power exchanged between them. In Aurelia, the city streets buzz with whispers as the news breaks. Perks dismissed, Silas appointed. Faces in the crowd are etched with concern as citizens murmur, the weight of the announcement settling heavily. The air crackles with uncertainty as the people of Aurelia grapple with the sudden shift in power. A palpable tension hangs over the city, the future of Aurelia uncertain in the wake of the day's events. Beneath the alien sun, Jackson North's silver hair gleams as he commands a fleet of 500 solar stallions. The solar stallions descend gracefully, their radiant forms pulsing with raw energy. Ethereal light washes over the landing platform as the stallions touch down. The Zenith Spire looms in the background, a silent witness to the stallions' arrival. Each stallion, a magnificent being of pure energy, hums with restrained power. Jackson North stands tall, a beacon of authority amidst the otherworldly spectacle. Silas, face pale, stares out the window, dwarfed by the sight of Jackson's colossal fleet hovering ominously in the sky. He turns, his voice a mere whisper of defiance against the overwhelming display of power. "I appraise it at a single bowl of raw rice," Silas declares, his words laced with subtle mockery. Jackson's face contorts in disbelief, his arrogance momentarily shaken by the unexpected insult. "What? That's impossible," Jackson retorts, his voice booming with outrage at Silas's audacious valuation. In the Zenith Spire's appraisal room, Jackson is framed by cold light, the polished surfaces amplifying his isolation. Jackson's face is a canvas of despair, etched with lines of worry that deepen with each passing moment. The weight of Silas's betrayal bears down on Jackson, his shoulders slumping under the crushing revelation. The realization of Silas's greed and incompetence hits Jackson like a physical blow, robbing him of hope. Jackson walks through Aurelia's lower gardens, a haven of tranquility bathed in liquid light. His eyes scan the serene landscape, a quest etched on his face as he seeks perks. Each step deliberate, he moves deeper into the garden's embrace, anticipation building. The air is still, save for the rustle of leaves, as Jackson continues his search. In the lower gardens of Aurelia, Perks listens intently, his rainbow skin shimmering. Jackson's story captivates Perks, light dancing across his face. A mischievous glow illuminates Perks' features as he absorbs every word. The lush gardens provide a vibrant backdrop to their quiet conversation. Perks' attentive posture reveals his deep engagement with Jackson's narrative. Sunlight filters through the manicured trees of Aurelia's lower gardens, casting dappled shadows on the scene. Perks, cloaked in secrecy, leans in conspiratorially towards Jackson, his expression intense and urgent. "Bribe Silas, Jackson." Heavily, Perks urges, his words hanging in the air like a dark promise. Jackson retorts, "Silas? He's incorruptible." But Perks insists, "Everyone has a price. Find his." Inside the Zenith Spire's High Council Hall, 500 diverse entities gather. Each member reflects Aurelia's vast population, their presence a tapestry of unique forms. The Grand Hall, a symbol of unity, now feels heavy with unspoken tension. A palpable sense of unease permeates the air, hinting at impending conflict. Inside the Zenith Spire, Jackson stands resolute, the High Council looming before him in silent judgment. Magnus, the venerable leader, observes Jackson, his expression unreadable in the hall's dim light. Silas hovers in the shadows, an ominous presence heightening the tension of the moment. The assembled High Council members watch Jackson, their faces etched with solemn anticipation. Jackson's posture remains firm, a solitary figure facing the weight of destiny within the Zenith Spire. The High Council Hall gleams under the light of shimmering crystals, a symbol of ancient power and solemn judgment. Jackson stands tall before the assembled council, his expression unyielding despite the gravity of the moment. His gaze sweeps across the faces of the council members, each a statue of silent scrutiny and anticipation. A tense quiet fills the hall as Jackson prepares to address the council, the fate of his fleet hanging in the balance. Jackson's voice cuts through the silence, resolute and clear. "I accept the price of 1 bowl of rice for my entire fleet." The council members exchange glances, a mix of surprise and grudging respect in their eyes as they acknowledge Jackson's sacrifice. In the Zenith Spire's High Council Hall, Jackson's unwavering gaze pierces through the heavy atmosphere, locking onto Silas. The Grand Hall stands silent, the weight of the moment pressing down as Jackson prepares to speak. Jackson's voice cuts through the tension, demanding clarity. "For the record, what is the value of that specific bowl of rice?" All eyes turn to Silas, awaiting his answer in the echoing expanse of the hall. The question hangs heavy in the air. Inside the High Council Hall, Magnus smirks, a glint of self-assuredness shining in his eyes. His confidence blooms, fueled by Silas's unwavering loyalty. The spire hums with unspoken power as Magnus savors his advantage. A subtle, knowing smile plays on Magnus's lips, hinting at deeper strategies. Inside the Zenith Spire's High Council Hall, tension hangs heavy in the air. Silas, swayed by Jackson's clandestine offer, steels himself. He stands tall, his chest puffed out, ready to speak. The weight of the impending decision presses down on all present. A pivotal moment unfolds within the grandeur of the High Council Hall. The High Council Hall looms, its vastness filled with the echoes of history as Silas faces the assembled council. Silas stands, his quiet intensity a stark contrast to the hall's grandeur, his presence commanding attention. His voice resonates with conviction, cutting through the heavy silence of the chamber. The rice is worth the entire city of Aurelia, its suburbs, the king's throne, and every soul within. Within the Zenith Spire's High Council Hall, an oppressive silence blankets everything. The grand hall stands still, expectant, as if holding its breath. The quiet is broken only by the sound of Magnus's ragged, shallow breathing. Each breath echoes in the vast space, a fragile sound against the looming silence. The High Council Hall resonates with booming laughter. Waves of mirth crash through the Zenith Spire. Devastating laughter echoes in the Grand Hall. A cacophony of scornful joy fills the air. The Council's amusement shakes the very foundations. Inside the Zenith Spire, the High Council Hall awaits, bathed in ethereal light, a place of solemn decisions and ancient power. Perks emerges, his golden hair a beacon of light, casting a radiant glow across the hall, capturing every eye. His presence commands attention, a figure of authority and grace, his every step echoing with purpose and destiny. The hall seems to hold its breath, awaiting his next move, the fate of many resting on his shoulders. Inside the Zenith Spire's High Council Hall, ornate carvings and floating candles cast eerie shadows. Perks stands before the assembly, his brow furrowed with grave concern. A tense silence hangs in the air as his gaze sweeps across the faces of his fellow council members. His voice echoes through the hall as he questions. Has the king traded his empire for a bowl of rice that bought 500 horses? The floating candles flicker, casting dancing shadows that mirror the uncertainty gripping the council. In the Zenith Spire's High Council Hall, Magnus's face twists. His expression is a storm of anger and dawning realization. A flicker of understanding crosses his eyes. His jaw tightens, the realization solidifying. The anger simmers beneath the surface. Magnus's gaze hardens with newfound resolve. In the Zenith Spire's High Council Hall, Magnus's commanding presence fills the space as his voice reverberates through the hall. Silas kneels in shame before Magnus, his head bowed low, as the weight of judgment bears down on him. The assembled council members watch with solemn faces, their expressions reflecting the gravity of the moment. Silas, for your transgressions, I hereby strip you of your title and banish you to the outer wastes, Magnus declares, his words echoing. Within the Zenith Spire's hall, Magnus's commanding presence fills the room, each detail of his stance resonating with authority. Magnus gestures towards Perks, a figure of quiet strength amidst the hall's grandeur, his gaze unwavering. Intricate carvings adorn the walls, the light emphasizing the gravity of the moment. I reinstate Perks as the Grand Arbiter, Magnus declares, his voice echoing through the chamber. Magnus's words hang in the air, each syllable carrying the weight of his decision. His honesty and wisdom have been proven true, Magnus concludes, his eyes conveying unwavering conviction. News of Silas's banishment spreads like wildfire through Aurelia's streets, a refreshing breeze after a long storm. Faces light up with relief, the heavy burden of fear visibly lifting from the city's weary inhabitants. A newfound hope flickers in their eyes, a silent promise of brighter days dawning. Knowing glances are exchanged, unspoken words of solidarity and renewed faith weaving through the crowd. The oppressive tension that had gripped Aurelia begins to dissipate, hope returning. Aurelia breathes again, ready to rebuild under the promise of Perks' just rule. In the Zenith Spire's throne room, Perks stands tall, his rainbow skin a beacon of justice before Magnus. The throne room is bathed in the soft glow of the morning sun. Perks radiates calm, a stark contrast to the tension that fills the air. His presence commands respect, his very being a symbol of righteousness. Magnus watches, the weight of the world etched on his face. The fate of many rests on the words exchanged in this hallowed hall. In Zenith Spire's throne room, Magnus stands before the court, his posture humbled, yet resolute, ready to face the consequences. He acknowledges the errors of his past, a flicker of remorse crossing his face as he speaks of decisions made in arrogance. Magnus raises his head, a newfound clarity in his eyes, as he confronts his failings. He pledges to govern with wisdom and compassion, promising to earn back the trust he has lost from his kingdom. Banners proclaiming, "Aurelia Reborn," flutter high, catching the sunlight, a vibrant announcement of hope and renewal. Sunlight dances on the polished cobblestones, reflecting the radiant joy that permeates every corner of Aurelia. Citizens, in a kaleidoscope of colors, throng the streets, their faces lit with laughter and uncontainable happiness. Music swells, an anthem of liberation and unity, filling the air with the promise of a brighter future. A palpable sense of joy radiates from the crowd, each face a testament to Aurelia's resilient spirit. Aurelia has found its soul again, and the city, once lost, now pulsates with life, love, and the echoes of celebration. Jackson surveys his fleet of solar stallions, their metallic bodies gleaming under the intense Aurelian sun. He stands tall, a picture of command and quiet confidence against the backdrop of his powerful ships. The air crackles with the energy of successful negotiations, a palpable sense of victory hanging around him. A slight, satisfied smile touches Jackson's lips, reflecting his contentment with the completed dealings. Under a harsh sun, Silas walks alone through Aurelia's outer wastes, a figure swallowed by desolation. Dust devils dance around him, mocking the memory of the glittering city he left behind. His shadow stretches long and lonely across the cracked earth, a stark reminder of his isolation. Each step raises a cloud of dust, a testament to the barren landscape surrounding him. The wind whispers through the skeletal remains of forgotten structures, carrying tales of ruin. His eyes, once reflecting city lights, now mirror the empty horizon, searching for hope. Bathed in soft, enchanted light, Perk sits at his ornate desk, a picture of intense concentration. Stacks of ancient parchments and scrolls fill the Zenith Spire office, humming with quiet energy. Perk meticulously reviews documents, his brow furrowed as he seeks fairness in Aurelia. Each scroll represents a decree, a case, a decision shaping the destiny of the realm. The weight of justice rests heavily on Perks as he ensures every decree is fair and balanced. In the heart of Zenith Spire, Perks diligently works, a beacon of order and righteousness. Perks strolls through the Aurelia's lower gardens, a haven of serene beauty under the open sky. The air is filled with the fragrance of blooming flowers, painting the scene with vibrant colors. Sunlight filters through the leaves, creating an ethereal glow around Perks as he continues his walk. He pauses, a deep breath filling his lungs, savoring the tranquility that surrounds him. A gentle smile graces his lips as he appreciates the sanctuary's peaceful embrace. In Zenith Spire's throne room, Magnus watches Perks. Magnus observes Perks from afar, his expression thoughtful. He sees the integrity in Perks' every move. The value of honesty shines from Perks. The city streets of Aurelia buzz with life, a vibrant return to normalcy under the bright daylight. Citizens stroll along the avenues, their faces reflecting the rhythm of daily routines. A sense of resilience permeates the air as Aurelia rediscovers its familiar cadence. The city breathes again, each step an interaction a testament to its enduring spirit. The marketplace in Aurelia buzzes with life, merchants hawking wares under a bright open sky. A symphony of bartering fills the air, a vibrant exchange of goods and friendly rivalry. Deals are struck with smiles and handshakes, a testament to the fair dealings within Aurelia. Each merchant trades with honesty, knowing Perk's watchful eye ensures fairness for all. A sense of community and trust pervades the bustling marketplace, a haven of equitable trade. Under a bright sun, Aurelia's residential district thrives, with families enjoying the peace of tree-lined streets. Children's laughter echoes through manicured parks, a symphony of carefree joy. Neighbors share stories on welcoming porches, their faces reflecting the city's harmony. Aurelia stands as a testament to serene contentment and just governance, a haven of peace. Within the Zenith Spire, the High Council Hall buzzes with quiet authority. Sunlight streams through towering windows, illuminating the faces of the council members. Each member carries the weight of responsibility, etched in their determined gazes. The air is thick with unspoken concerns, a silent acknowledgement of the city's needs. A vast holographic display flickers, showcasing the city's intricate network of life. The council convenes, their meeting a beacon of hope for Zenith citizens. Bathed in sunlight, Aurelia Educational Institution buzzes with activity as students gather, their faces bright with anticipation. Teachers, with gentle smiles, emphasize honesty and integrity, shaping the minds of the next generation. Youthful voices mingle with the rustling of leaves, creating a symphony of learning and growth. Eagerness fills the air as students delve into their studies, their curiosity piqued by the promise of knowledge. Sunlight streams through the trees, casting dappled shadows on the institution's walls, a beacon of education. The day unfolds with the promise of enlightenment, each student ready to embrace the lessons of the day. Sunlight floods the cultural center, a beacon for Aurelia's artistic soul. Sculptors breathe life into marble, figures of justice emerging from stone. Painters weave vibrant tales of fairness on canvas, a world of equality. Melodies of unity fill the air as musicians tune their instruments. The cultural center pulses with creativity, a testament to Aurelia's values. A shared commitment to ideals shines in every brushstroke and hammer blow. In Aurelia's recreational area, laughter echoes as citizens stroll along pristine paths under a clear sky. Children gleefully chase pigeons around a fountain, its water sparkling in the sunlight. The air is crisp and invigorating, carrying a subtle floral scent and a sense of utopian calm. A pervasive sense of well-being radiates through the meticulously designed space. Sunlight bathes the lab in a soft glow, illuminating scientists moving with purpose. Test tubes bubble, a symphony of science brewing a better future. Holographic projections flicker, data swirling in the air like stardust. Robotic arms whir with precision, a dance of automation and expertise. The air hums with innovation, a tangible sense of progress and hope. Faces are lit with determination, focused on a brighter future for all. Under the radiant sun, farmers toil in Aurelia's agricultural zone, their movements rhythmic and purposeful. Rows of crops stretch to the horizon, a testament to the city's commitment to food security. Tractors rumble softly, their engines a low, steady counterpoint to the buzz of insects. The air shimmers with heat, carrying the scent of fertile earth and growing things. Each plant is nurtured with care, promising sustenance and prosperity for the city. The agricultural zone thrives, a vibrant symbol of Aurelia's self-sufficiency and resilience. A bustling transportation hub in Aurelia, a testament to urban efficiency and connectivity. Sleek vehicles glide through the city, weaving seamlessly through designated routes. Automated systems orchestrate the flow of traffic, optimizing routes and minimizing delays. Advanced communication networks link the transportation hub to the city's central control. Digital displays provide real-time information, guiding travelers with precision. A symphony of movement and technology, facilitating trade and connecting lives. Aurelia's waste management facility gleams under the sun, a monument to ecological responsibility. Environmentally friendly systems hum, processing waste with silent efficiency. Metal structures reflect the bright sky, a testament to advanced technology. The facility stands as a beacon, showcasing the city's dedication to protecting its resources. Advanced technology silently transforms waste, embodying Aurelia's commitment to a greener future. The Aurelia Energy Plant buzzes with quiet power, a beacon of sustainable technology. Clean lines and modern design define Aurelia's commitment to a reliable energy future. Sophisticated technology hums, turning sunlight into a city's lifeblood. A network of conduits glows, each pulse a testament to Aurelia's innovation. Energy flows seamlessly, powering homes and dreams with silent efficiency. Aurelia thrives, its skyline a testament to the power of sustainable energy. Under a relentless sun, armored vehicles and vigilant security forces stand guard at Aurelia's security station. The polished armor of the guards gleams, a stark warning reflecting the heat and the ever-present threat. Each patrol is a visible promise of safety, a constant watch ensuring the citizens' well-being. Officers maintain a vigilant watch, their eyes scanning the horizon for any sign of disturbance. The metallic structures of the station shimmer, a fortress against the unknown. Ready to respond, they stand as the shield of Aurelia, unwavering in their duty. Aurelia basks in the golden sunlight, its beauty a beacon of enduring honesty. The city stands as a testament to justice, its spires reaching towards the heavens. Ancient stones whisper tales of integrity under the warm, embracing sun. A panoramic view captures Aurelia's timeless charm, reflecting its noble spirit. The city's shimmering facade is a mirror to its virtuous heart.
Neon lights on a golden floor. Magnus wants a little more. He kicked the truth out the marble door and brought a shadow to keep the store. 500 stallions made of fire, sold for a pittance to a liar. But the rainbow skin begins to glow. There's a secret that the sages know, and the price is high, but the value's low. What's the price of the world in a bowl of rice? Is it worth your soul? Is it worth the sacrifice? You can flip the coin, you can roll the dice, but you can't cheat the arbiter's eye. A city for a grain, the king in his Sarah standing on the edge of the lie, looking at the gold with a greedy eye. He took the bribe and he reached for the sky. The rise is the empire's Swiss cry. The council laughed till the stars turned gray. The king threw his majesty all away. Mr. Prax, he sees the light in the middle of the darkest night. You can't weigh truth on a broken scale. The greedy man is the one who will fail.